mathematical, physical, chemical, medical, artistic, historical, mental, spiritual, theoretical, experimental, tentative, trial, scientific, technical, academic, systematic, logical, rational, material, substantial, concrete, abstract, visible, invisible, physical, component, natural, artificial, synthetic, man-made, physical, electronic, electric, electrical, magnetic, wireless, cordless, visual, optical, video, nuclear, atomic, radioactive, mechanical, dynamic, static, mobile, portable, rotary, turbulent, chemical, solid, liquid, fluid, gaseous, alcoholic, plus, minus, positive, negative, neutral, mathematical, statistical, digital, approximate, average, mean, variable, proportional, double, square, cubic, metric, solar, inland, sunny, rainy, windy, cloudy, foggy, gloomy, literary, dramatic, romantic, magic, magical, artistic, musical, classical, folk, video, athletic, Olympic, spoken, oral, outspoken, vague, ambiguous, grammatical, plural, singular, objective, subjective, adjective, political, structural, federal, republican, national, international, noble, royal, civil, civilian, executive, leading, representative, immigrant, Asian, African, European, Latin, Roman, American, English, French, German, British, Indian, Chinese, Greek, Russian, Spanish, Soviet, Japanese, Jewish, Italian, Irish, Arab, Arabic, Mexican, Canadian, Portuguese, Swiss, Swedish, communist, socialist, independent, autonomous, democratic, liberal, equal, revolutionary, neutral, conservative, peaceful, aggressive, optimistic, pessimistic, objective, subjective, military, civil, civilian, naval, captive, explosive, protective, resistant, marine, submarine, undersea, criminal, illegal, innocent, guilty, religious, Christian, Catholic, Buddhist, holy, sacred, domestic, household, married, unmarried, single, social, official, formal, festival, habitual, memorial, part-time, full-time, economic, financial, commercial, luxury, capital, industrial, agricultural, mineral, textile, mechanical, operational, professional, manual, automatic, natural, crude, raw, artificial, synthetic, man-made, compound, gold, silver, plastic, golden, wooden, crystal, durable, elastic, flexible, waterproof, soluble, poisonous, transparent, fragile, delicate, brittle, human, racial, gay, male, manly, female, animal, vegetable, wild, domestic, tame, psychological, physical, organic, mineral, optical, nervous, intellectual, born, pregnant, live, living, dead, mortal, old, elder, senior, junior, adult, infant, adolescent, youthful, childish, young, tired, hungry, weary, thirsty, asleep, awake, alive, aware, conscious, unconscious, drunk, sober, boring, sleepy, medical, operational, fried, healthy, unhealthy, sick, ill, acute, painful, sore, dizzy, dumb, deaf, lame, blind, disabled, psychological, mental, spiritual, emotional, sensitive, conscious, unconscious, spontaneous, imaginary, past, present, current, previous, last, final, latest, early, late, recent, next, former, following, latter, prior, subsequent, preceding, constant, permanent, endless, instant, immediate, temporary, future, modern, contemporary, ancient, antique, outgoing, ready, up-to-date, original, initial, primary, primitive, regular, routine, irregular, frequent, occasional, random, casual, annual, yearly, everyday, daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, infinite, indefinite, endless, punctual, opening, original, ultimate, utmost, terminal, extreme, continuous, continual, successive, limited, far, farther, distant, remote, near, nearby, surrounding, national, international, local, universal, worldwide, nationwide, tropical, Arctic, Antarctic, urban, rural, commercial, industrial, bound, superficial, central, outer, outside, internal, inner, external, interior, outdoor, outward, inward, exterior, above, upper, upward, downward, upstairs, downstairs, vertical, horizontal, parallel, bent, straight, upright, crowded, empty, right, left, left-handed, right-handed, right wing, north, south, west, east, western, southern, eastern, northern, westward, eastward, northwest, southwest, southeast, northeast, oriental, back, head, front, part, whole, entire, overall, partial, all, every, each, some, many, much, more, most, few, less, several, plenty, abundant, numerous, measurable, half, sole, double, single, singular, odd, alone, lonely, just, only, mere, rare, bare, significant, considerable, unbelievable, ample, plentiful, least, slight, slim, enough, sufficient, insufficient, adequate, scarce, additional, extra, excess, excessive, surplus, proper, appropriate, reasonable, suitable, applicable, unsuitable, due, fit, unfit, full, complete, pure, thorough, utter, relative, absolute, relevant, corresponding, respective, leftover, left, senior, superior, junior, elementary, advanced, middle, medium, intermediate, first, second, assistant, secondary, accessory, auxiliary, inferior, preliminary, primary, available, accessible, apart, separate, comparative, related, mutual, direct, indirect, straightforward, roundabout, collective, public, personal, private, individual, intimate, same, similar, equal, identical, equivalent, uniform, alike, unlike, different, indifferent, consistent, diverse, distinct, various, opposite, contrary, contradictory, chief, main, basic, extra, fundamental, elementary, leading, important, critical, essential, vital, unimportant, capital, central, principal, prime, foremost, major, minor, standard, traditional, conservative, conventional, classic, classical, characteristic, typical, general, common, normal, abnormal, routine, regular, irregular, usual, unusual, ordinary, extraordinary, accustomed, representative, special, particular, peculiar, unique, strange, odd, queer, abnormal, other, another, alternative, optional, lost, missing, circular, oval, round, square, cubic, sharp, acute, great, big, huge, grand, large, vast, giant, small, little, tiny, enormous, immense, tremendous, maximum, minimum, average, mean, minor, faint, short, tall, long, high, low, wide, narrow, broad. Ample, deep, shallow, thick, thin, dense, light, heavy, tender, delicate. Fragile, fat, overweight, slight, slim, slender, vivid, gay, dull, colorful. Black, white, dark, red, blue, green, brown, yellow, gray, gray. Purple, violet, golden, gold, silver, pale, faint, peaceful, Pacific, harsh. Sweet, fresh, bitter, acid, sour, salty, hot, fragrant, smelly, delicious. Tasty, yummy, juicy, tasteless, raw, mature, ripe, tender, tough, strong. Stale, rotten, hard, soft, reasonable, legal, acceptable, necessary, unnecessary, indispensable. Essential, compulsory, definite, certain, uncertain, sure, inevitable, complex, elaborate, complicated. Simple, brief, neat, elegant, superficial, firm, strong, tough, substantial, solid. Rotten, corrupt, rusty, stainless, broken, rough, crude, gross, coarse, rude. Primitive, sophisticated, delicate, elaborate, sharp, acute, keen, prompt, fast, quick. Rapid, swift, sensitive, awkward, clumsy, elastic, flexible, changeable, expensive, cheap. Precious, costly, inexpensive, valuable, worthless, budget, deep, shallow, superficial, complete. Undivided, sudden, abrupt, unexpected, accidental, strange, foreign, native, intimate, close. Fluid, fluent, violent, fierce, intense, furious, keen, sharp, mild, dull. Tedious, convenient, handy, portable, mobile, wide, worldwide, extensive, comprehensive, intensive. Active, positive, negative, passive, dynamic, vigorous, energetic, live, living, lively. Vivid, dead, clear, obvious, evident, apparent, vague, ambiguous, dim, distinct. Transparent, explicit, potential, romantic, fantastic, imaginary, real, actual, practical, feasible. Strong, weak, feeble, powerful, intense, influential, vigorous, intensive, energetic, consistent. Constant, fast, quick, rapid, swift, hasty, gradual, sudden, cool, hot. Cold, warm, freezing, mild, brisk, new, old, novel, original, fresh. Stale, used, worn, shabby, ancient, modern, up-to-date, young, elder, pretty. Beautiful, smart, ugly, handsome, lovely, graceful, gracious, elegant, grand, glorious. Magnificent, fancy, splendid, sick, ill, healthy, unhealthy, strong, weak, feeble. Fragile, fit, unfit, tough, allergic, sound, vain, empty, bare, blank. Vacant, hollow, full, solid, tense, tight, loose, hard, stiff, soft. Rough, smooth, rigid, sticky, light, brilliant, bright, dark, black, dim. Gloomy, dry, wet, damp, moist, humid, sharp, acute, dull, bare. Naked, flat, steep, mountainous, hilly, stony, slippery, smooth, rough, coarse. Poor, rich, wealthy, plentiful, fertile, fruitful, productive, prosperous, brisk, wild. Fashionable, famous, widespread, well-known, popular, familiar, welcome, unknown, world-famous, clean. Messy, tidy, neat, dirty, dusty, muddy, orderly, shabby, quiet, calm. Silent, loud, noisy, peaceful, pacific, static, alone, lonely, soul, safe. Dangerous, secure, harmless, harmful, unsafe, turbulent, protective, busy, spare, rush. Idle, present, absent, hard, easy, difficult, simple, tough, stiff, stout. Uneasy, painful, victorious, successful, unsuccessful, confused, puzzled, possible, impossible, likely. Unlikely, probable, feasible, potential, allergic, easy, difficult, comfortable, uncomfortable, cozy. Public, open, free, secret, private, individual, intimate, personal, clear, visible. Invisible, transparent, underground, mysterious, confidential, natural, unstable, steady, stable, variable. Desperate, optimistic, pessimistic, helpless, hopeless, promising, hopeful, frustrated, fortunate, unfortunate. Lucky, unlucky, miserable, moral, noble, royal, decent, civil, rude, polite. Honorable, gracious, graceful, responsible, reliable, liable, dependent, confident, confidential, authentic. Brave, bold, heroic, shy, timid, violent, aggressive, fierce, non-violent, firm. Stable, unstable, steady, stubborn, straight, upright, direct, indirect, straightforward, simple. Spontaneous, frank, honest, earnest, genuine, sincere, authentic, cordial, faithful, loyal. Proud, arbitrary, vain, humble, modest, moderate, generous, mean, liberal, selfish. Greedy, sweet, kind, gentle, tender, soft, gracious, tame, careful, careless. Cautious, thoughtful, attentive, intentional, considerate, regardless, hasty, earnest, serious, intense. Idle, lazy, hardworking, dirty, mean, corrupt, wicked, naughty, evil, nasty. Rude, rough, crude, abrupt, wild, savage, gross, coarse, cruel, savage. Fierce, luxury, grand, plain, simple, economic, economical, able, unable, capable. Competent, efficient, creative, professional, amateur, expert, skilled, sophisticated, mature, ignorant. Learned, innocent, smart, bright, wise, brilliant, clever, veteran, gifted, intelligent. Intellectual, cunning, sly, sensible, rational, stupid, silly, foolish, simple-minded, simple. Ordinary, awkward, clumsy, dull, original, creative, happy, glad, pleasant, delighted. Pleased, enjoyable, cheerful, joyful, merry, jolly, pretty, beautiful, lovely, cute. Ugly, handsome, elegant, attractive, charming, satisfactory, unsatisfactory, favorite, sad, upset. Miserable, unhappy, painful, gloomy, sore, unpleasant, frightened, fearful, timid, uneasy. Terrific, terrible, awful, horrible, crazy, mad, ridiculous, absurd, fierce, wild. Desperate, worried, nervous, anxious, tense, patient, impatient, restless, calm, angry. Furious, stormy, indignant, curious, exciting, excited, interesting, interested, dull, bored. Disturbing, troublesome, tedious, tiresome, nasty, weary, funny, humorous, disgusting, hateful. Sympathetic, mild, merciful, cold-blooded, warm-hearted, perfect, awesome, excellent, fantastic, extraordinary. Splendid, impressive, ideal, superb, wonderful, awful, marvelous, terrible, horrible, amazing. Surprising, outstanding, beloved, fond, forgetful, ignorant, moving, emotional, willing, eager. keen, reluctant, voluntary, greedy, enthusiastic, unwilling, motivated, glad, anxious, hungry, thirsty, zealous, cold, warm, cool, keen, reluctant, voluntary, enthusiastic, unwilling, motivated, cordial, grateful, thankful, content, satisfied, proud, ashamed, embarrassed, innocent, guilty, serious, grave, severe, harsh, strict, rigid, stern, doubtless, suspicious, doubtful, skeptical, definite, certain, uncertain, sure, mean, nice, kind, gentle, liberal, friendly, generous, selfish, unkind, opponent, hostile, challenging, favorable, critical, admirable, respectful, generous, patient, thoughtful, considerate, jealous, unbearable, just, unjust, fair, unfair, neutral, partial, reasonable, good, fine, bad, nice, better, best, worse, worst, preferable, desirable, splendid, super, supreme, great, perfect, wonderful, superb, excellent, fantastic, terrific, evil, awful, terrible, remarkable, prominent, noticeable, brilliant, outstanding, excellent, superior, singular, classic, glorious, ideal, perfect, successful, unsuccessful, right, correct, wrong, specific, exact, accurate, precise, false, mistaken, incorrect, untrue, faulty, controversial, conditional, unconditional, real, true, genuine, faithful, authentic, false, faulty, artificial, lively, vivid, important, unimportant, significant, considerable, critical, essential, vital, leading, serious, grave, severe, gross, acute, instant, urgent, fatal, mortal, deadly, critical, reasonable, rational, sensible, logical, effective, useless, useful, efficient, inefficient, helpful, beneficial, fruitful, valid, vain, productive, utility, helpful, beneficial, healthy, unhealthy, favorable, useless, useful, desirable, advisable, famous, popular, well-known, unknown, advanced, progressive, forward, backward, worth, worthy, worthless, worthwhile, desirable, so-called,